Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Ads. I'm Joey.
I'm Lexx.
We are a whole food, mostly vegan family channel. We do some cooking, some product reviews. Sometimes there's some episodes with Tim, baking with Tim, fermenting with Tim, sprouting with Tim. If you like what you hear, please hit that like button, show us some love, and please think about subscribing and becoming part of the Plant-Based Ads family. So Lexx, you have your own channel, right?
Yes, I do. Alright, so my channel is, I almost said vegan gaming channel.
It's not a vegan gaming channel. There's no vegan gaming.
Alright, so my channel is a video game gaming channel with this dude and me.
So most of it is us playing games, or you playing games and me talking, right?
Yeah.
And you're going, what the hell did I spend money on this, right? That's basically it. There'll be a link to Lexx's channel below. You can see it right here. It's Gaming with Lexx. Mostly him and I playing some games. So check that out. Subscribe. You'll get notified every time we have a new video. Sometimes 3 times a week there, right?
Yeah.
Like we're doing a new one today. We did one yesterday. We did one early in the week, right? Today we're going to be making brownies. And we're not just making any brownies. We're making the starch solution brownies, right?
Yeah.
These are good because, like I always say, to plan your meals throughout the week, I also think you should plan your fails throughout the week also. This way, if you fall and you like have something you shouldn't, you at least are having something that you prepared that's actually not bad for you. We're making starch solution brownies that don't have any fat in them, so if during the week I feel like I need chocolate or whatever, and I eat those, I feel kind of bad because I had chocolate, but at the same time, I didn't have any fat, so I'm really not off the diet. So that's what we're doing today, okay? Alright, let's get started. Alright, so you read, because I have my reading glasses on. You're right there, you stay there, and then I'll do the stuff and you tell me what to do.
Alright, preheat the oven to 350.
So we preheated the oven to 350. This is right out of the Starch Solution book, by the way. What page is that?
313, I think.
313 out of our copy. I don't know if it's changed since we bought this. So what is the first thing he says to do down here?
2 tablespoons of egg replacer.
Alright, so we're going to get 2 tablespoons of egg replacer in a little bowl, right? And we're going to put that together. So I'm using Bob's Red Mill egg replacer. You can use Ener-G or whatever they have. This is just the one I'm using. Alright, so 2 tablespoons. Let's get that going. Alright, so 2 tablespoons of egg replacer, and then what did you say to mix with it?
Whisk the egg replacer with 1/2 cup warm water till frosty.
Alright, so 1/2 cup of warm water. So grab me a 1/2 cup out of there. Alright, and we're going to add 1/2 cup of warm water, right?
Alright.
Yeah, barely. It's okay.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
And we're just going to whisk this together till we get a frothy kind of combined texture here. So it's kind of getting there. It's just kind of mixed and frothy and kind of slimy, actually.
So next
it's an egg replacer, so that's kind of what it does. All right, what's next?
So next is a medium bowl. Whisk together the flour, cocoa, baking powder, baking soda, and salt.
Okay, so how much flour do we have?
1 cup.
So we've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We're popping that in here. All right, and what's next?
2/3 cup of cocoa powder.
Okay, so we've got 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. You want to pop that in? You want me to do it? All right. And this is just regular fat-free cocoa powder. It's nothing special. All right, what's next?
1 teaspoon of baking powder.
All right, so baking powder we have right here.
You can smell the chocolate.
Chocolate, yes, the cocoa. Yeah. So we're going to do a teaspoon of this. It hasn't been opened yet. Let me grab that. All right, so baking powders have like a little thing where you can slide it to get an exact measurement, so that's nice. All right, so a teaspoon of baking powder.
Hold that teaspoon because we're going to need it for the baking soda.
All right. So one of them makes the stuff rise, the other one makes it condense. All right,
so we're putting both in there?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
That's what the recipe says. I don't know. Mary McDougall put this together. A teaspoon of baking soda?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
All right, so I'm using my teaspoon. I'm just going to use 1/4 of that. All right. All right, so that's in there. All right, so what's next?
Stir in the nuts. We're not
using any nuts. Normally, you can put walnuts in it. He has in it. We're going to leave it out. And Lex has a nut allergy anyway, so we're not going to use that.
So stir it anyway.
All right, so let's stir that up. We're going to use our whisk.
You want me to be like your cheerleader to cheer you on while you're whisking?
You're going to cheer me on while I'm whisking?
Yeah.
I think you tried this last time. You started cheering your own name. So what cheering in you this time?
Yeah. Wait, give me a J, give me an O, give me an E, give me a Y. Hey, give me a J, give me an O.
Okay, let's avoid all this, okay? And you can see here, we're just kind of mixing this up with a whisker until it's all combined. All right, so that's good. All right, so what's next?
In a small bowl, another small bowl, so get some small bowl.
I got one more bowl ready here, right here.
All right, come
okay.
on. Good boy. All right, next.
All right, are you okay there?
Whisk together the lighter bake, sugar, vanilla, and egg replacer.
Okay, so we're using, when he wrote this book, there was a product called Sunsweet Lighter Bake, and it was basically pureed prunes. So there's a recipe online on Sunsweet, and they tell you how to make this. I'll put a link to it below. It's just pureed prunes. It's 1 1/3 cups of prunes with some 6 tablespoons of hot water and mixed together. So when I make this, I think it tastes too pruny, right? So I'm gonna split this, whatever the amount of that is, I'm gonna split that. In the book, it doesn't tell you this, but I'm gonna split this with applesauce. So how much does it say to use this, of this?
One cup. So you're gonna use half a cup of that, half a cup of...
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, so let's do it.
We've got our half cup measurement right here, right? So we'll just put a half a cup of each, all right? I think this is a half a cup of applesauce right here. So let's pop that, I mean, that's a half a cup, right?
I mean, I'm not sure. You know,
I think so. So let's pop that in.
I mean, what people can do is really magical, you know?
Yes, people are magical.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna put in the other half cup of the Sunsweet Lighter Bake, which is just pureed.
That's a full cup.
No, this is a half a cup measurement.
Oh.
So together they make a full cup, which is just pureed prunes. That's all it is. So yeah.
Next, put in the sugar.
How much sugar? Well, I already have it measured out, so.
Put 1 cup of sugar.
All right, hang on.
In the thing.
Is that your Irish accent?
What's his No, it's my Russian.
Your Russian accent.
Yeah.
1 cup of sugar in the thing.
Yeah. Put it in.
Okay, so now we're getting a cup of sugar. I'm just using organic cane sugar. That's it that we got from Costco.
Put the sugar in.
Sugar's in. What's next?
Holy dang. Oh, next is 1 teaspoon of
Are the ingredients funny?
Next ingredient is
I don't know if Mary McDougal realized she wrote a comedy, right?
1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract.
1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract?
Yeah.
All right, a teaspoon right here, and that kind of just gives it the vanilla flavor. I'm okay if a little extra gets in there. In fact, I probably do.
Hey, chill, dude.
Yeah. All right, what's next? So we need to stir this next.
It doesn't...
Yeah, it does. In the very first sentence of this, what does it say?
In a small bowl, whisk together then...
Yes, that's what we're doing.
That's not a whisk.
Okay, so there's no way we'll be able to whisk this because, I mean, it's solid stuff. I know it's supposed to be liquid, but it's
That's supposed to be a brownie?
We'll add it with the other stuff. It all comes together. And you can see here, I'm just kind of using my spoon to get all this together. And I think I am going to go to a whisk now. Now that it's kind of all getting liquidy, I can whisk it without like getting caught up in the, you know, in the whisk thongs here, or whatever they call those things. All right. So what does it say after this?
Stir in the egg replacer. So put the egg.
Okay. So it says to stir this mixture into this.
Put the egg replacer in.
Okay. So we're going to stir in the egg replacer, right?
Yep. And then stir the mixture into the flour mixture.
All right. All right, by now the egg replacer should be pretty thick, and it has thickened up. You can kind of see it doing this like eggy thing, right?
Put it
So
in.
I'm going to stir this in. Hang on. Let's get this in here. All right, you can see here I'm just kind of getting this all combined with the egg replacer. Nothing fancy.
All right.
Go ahead.
Do you want to say something or something?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Alright, stir this mixture into the flour mixture.
Alright, so let's grab the flour mixture right here. And we're going to pop that in. Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't want to get hit in the eye.
I'm going to hit in the eye. I'm going to dump it all out. I know that you probably want to dump a little bit at a time, but I'm going to put it all in. I mean,
and you stir until the ingredients are combined.
Yeah, with brownie mixture, you don't want to over stir it. So you're just going to stir it until it's, you know, combined, and that's it. I'm just going to kind of fold it to start with. And you can see here, I'm just kind of gently kind of mixing it to get it combined. And you can see here it's starting to come together.
That's more interesting.
And you can see here that's starting to come together nicely, right? Starting to look like a brownie mixture. All right, so we're not there yet. We just need to go a little bit longer here because I can still see some dry spots. So I'm going to get all the dry spots out.
I think we're there.
I don't think so. I'm going to use the actual spoon because I feel like this isn't getting everything. So let me just scrape this off. Put this back here and...
Okay, so...
Alright, so what's the next step?
Next is spread the batter evenly into a non-stick silicone 8x8 baking pan.
We don't have a silicone pan, but we do have this pan right here.
Alright, so put it in.
Alright, so let's just get it in here. I didn't grease this or anything. This is just kind of It's a 8x8 baking pan from Sur La Table.
Alright guys, pouring it in now.
Yeah, I think I do need, hold this for a second. Okay, I do need this to get it all out because this is a spatula built into the spoon, so that will get it all out.
A spatula built into a spoon.
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of spread this around. You can see here I'm just kind of getting it into all the corners and spreading it around, right? And then I'll go around and flatten the top, just kind of make sure that it's all the same size, right? And I mean, it's gonna spread, so you don't have to be too perfect with it, but at the same time, you wanna make it as easy as possible for this thing to come out square. All right, so I've got it all kind of spread out. I think we're ready to put it in the oven. What's the next step?
Bake until Bake until wooden pick insert the center comes out clean, about 30 minutes.
Bake until a wooden toothpick in the center comes out clean, about 30 minutes. So I've made this before. It usually takes more than 30 minutes. So use the toothpick test, and when that comes out clean, it's ready to go. All right, so this is going into the oven, and we'll see you when it's done. All right, so 30 minutes was actually the best time for this, so I did the toothpick test and it's ready. So are we ready to give this a shot?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's see what we have here. I'm gonna just cut this into some pieces here.
Cut it into a bite-sized piece.
Yeah, just bite-sized. So, and like I was saying in the other part of the video, that I sometimes do this to plan my cheats. So when I do wind up cheating, as it is, right, I'm not actually falling very far. I'm just having something like this, which is, you know, kind of in the plan, right? All right, take this here, and it did pull away from the side. You can see here that it's pulled away from the sides. It's nice and risen. It's really like, it looks like it's ready to eat and it's done. All right, so it did pull away from the sides. Let's look at this. I'm interested to see how this tastes because we made this before, and last time we used the monk fruit sweetener, and I didn't think it was that great. So now we're going to use just the regular sugar, right?
Well, definitely better.
Oh wow, it's much better. Like much better. So a lot of people will ask me like, have you ever tried using monk fruit sweetener? I'm always like, I have it, but I never use it, but I did use it that last time and it like killed the taste, right? So I feel like even though I've made this before, I'm always learning when I make this, right?
Yeah. Speaking of learning, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors.
That's a great idea. I want to give a huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. For those of you who don't know, Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of inspiring classes for creators, allowing you to explore new skills, deepening existing passions, and getting lost in creativity. Their extensive range of skills cover everything from oil-free cooking basics to knife skills to vegetable gardening 101. All without any advertisement, so you can focus on learning and growing. The classes are short, they're designed for real people with real lives, and they also have live classes. I'm currently taking Mark Barnacle's Learn Guitar, the complete beginner's guide class on Skillshare. Taking Mark Barnacle's guitar class helped me realize how little time I was allowing in my day for my love of music. I've been tinkering with my guitar for years, but just never really committed to getting better. Now I'm making it happen on my own terms and my own time. Because Skillshare is sponsoring this video, they're offering the first 1,000 of you, the Plant-Based Dad subscribers, a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can explore your creativity just by clicking on the link in the description below this video. This means, for absolutely free, you get unlimited access to every single class on Skillshare, including their live classes, which allows you to connect to popular teachers in real time. So right now, you can check out Mark Barnacle's guitar class for free using the link in the description below. There's just so much learning ready for you. All right, so this is actually really good. I'm surprised because we've made this before and it just hasn't come out as good. So follow the recipe the way the book does, and wait. So this time we limited the Sunsweet Lighter Bake to half applesauce.
Yeah, it was good.
So I think that made a huge difference, right?
Alright guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to Plant-Based Dads and my channel, because you know.
And Gaming with Lex. If you like this video, hit that like button. Show us some love. What's not to like? We got brownies.
And we're the imposters.
These are the imposter shirts that we made from Lex's channel, yes. It has to do with gaming. If you don't watch gaming, don't ask. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified every time we have a video, usually every Monday. And please, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. Socialism brownies, are you up for that? Have you made these before? They're right out of the book. So if you've got the book, you've got the recipe. All right, we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye. Their extensive range of classes include everything from oil-free cooking skills. Okay, do you think you can stop for a moment while we thank our sponsor?
Yeah, keep going.
I'm glad to see that you like it.
I'm thanking the sponsor by eating.
The sponsor feels flattered that you're eating a brownie. Thanks. All without any advertisement, so you can focus on learning and growing. How cool is that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm focused on growing. I mean, like, yeah.
All right. Well, that's a different kind of growing. The class is... What are you, adjusting your balls? I mean, is this the time?
And you just keep going. You get somewhere in a few minutes.
All right, sorry.
And you get back to the Piggy chapter. Come on, please.